So I've seen these videos on YouTube of people's speaker builds and mostly subwoofer boxes and subwoofer builds, and this thing called a T-line, which I'd never heard of until I just stumbled across it on YouTube, but the transmission line subwoofers, and I thought that design was rather interesting, but I didn't really like the overall design for it. It looks a little absurd in my mind, but this is my first real major speaker building project, and it's finally complete, and I've got a couple of little tests I want to show you. But this is a design. The box design is I borrowed from my granddaddy, who back in the day used to do speaker building, and he would experiment, and whenever he finally found a design that he liked and sounded good. And this design was it's this long vent port straight down the back and then out the bottom. And this, I've come to realize that this does a couple of things. The woofer at lower volume ends up just resonating very well within the cabinet, and these cabinets are about 1.5 cubic feet internal volume, and the vent port is somewhere along the line of like 34 inches long down the back, and then 8.5 inches, no, I'm sorry, 8 inches coming out the bottom. So it's it's 1 inch wide by 10.5 inches. I'm sorry, it's 1 inch tall by 10.5 inches wide. So it's a very long, very open port. But at low volume, the woofer just resonates inside the cabinet very well. But at high volume, when the excursion is becoming maxed, there's actually enough air movement to utilize that vent port, and the resonance that comes out even at high volume is very clear, and crisp is the wrong word, but it's not distorted in any way. It's a very pure bass sound that ends up coming out. My little Parts Express plug. There are the mids are 4 3-inch Tang Band full range drivers. The tweeters are MDT Morel MDT 29s, and the piece de resistance is the 10-inch Dayton Audio DC 250-8 10-inch classic woofer. And that 10-inch woofer is quite impressive. And I'm going to cover up the mic and play some very loud music that's probably going to annoy my neighbors because it's 10 o'clock at night. But I don't care. Do a little homage to Jurassic Park. This should show the sturdiness of the box even at very high excursion on the woofer. There you have it. There you have it. The water doesn't really move, but the air certainly does. And there you have it. The Granddaddy's left and right.